Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. The 2024 political decision season draws near, and one name reliably shows up on the rundown of potential future pioneers. Kamala Harris, from her noteworthy job as the first female VP of the U.S. to her likely offer for the most elevated office in the land, Harris's life is spellbinding, both all through the political field and past her political aspirations. Have you of all time considered what her way of life is like? What sort of home does she live in? What vehicles fill her carport? And how has her net worth developed after years of open administration? In this video, we'll jump into the entrancing individual existence of Kamala Harris. From her family and union with her developing monetary achievement, could 2024 be the year we see her break one more obstruction and become leader of the U.S.? Every one of the subtleties you want is here in this video. How about we jump in now? Kamala Harris, the VP of the U.S., is a noticeable American lawmaker and legal counselor with a total announced asset of $8 million. Her abundance mirrors a mix of her proficient income, her better half's pay, and their speculation systems in 2004 when she was selected as the head prosecutor of San Francisco. At that time, her yearly compensation was $940,000. By 2010, because of her developing notoriety and the obligations of the position, her compensation had expanded to over $200,000. This job denoted the start of her rising in the political field, laying the foundation for her future accomplishments. In 2019, Harris's profession took a huge turn as she wandered into the universe of composing. Throughout the following 5 years, she procured a significant $750,000 from book eminences. This pay enhanced her income as well as likewise featured her impact and prevalence. Past her political jobs, Kamala Harris was chosen as the Bad Habit president in 2020. Her yearly compensation was set at $218,000. This situation, while worthwhile, is just a single feature of her monetary portfolio. The vast majority of the Harris family's fluid resources are decisively contributed to common assets and retirement accounts, which mirrors a reasonable way to deal with their abundance and guarantee a long haul. Monetary security. Kamala Harris was brought into the world on October 20, 1964, in Oakland, California. Her mom, Shamala Gapin, was a scholar who showed up in the U.S. from India in 1958 to seek after graduate concentrates in endocrinology at the College of California, Berkeley. Harris's father, Donald J. Harris, came to the U.S. from Jamaica in 1961. He also was a researcher selecting at UC Berkeley, where he spent significant time in advancement financial aspects. Donald Harris made history as the principal dark researcher to acquire residency in the branch of financial aspects at Stanford College, where he presently holds emeritus status. The Harris family confronted difficulties when Shamala and Donald's marriage finished in 1970. Following the division, Shamala moved to California with her 2 little girls, Kamala and Maya. The sisters would spend their ends of the week at their father's home in Palo Alto while dwelling with their mom in Berkeley during the week. This plan permitted the kin to keep an association with the 2 guardians in spite of the progressions in their family structure. Kamala Harris's instructive excursion started with her participation at Van School in Montreal during the 1981-82 scholarly year. This experience expanded her viewpoint before she got back to the U.S. to go to Howard College, a generally dark college in Washington, D.C. At Howard, Harris joined Alpha Kappa Alpha, one of the Heavenly 9 generally dark sororities, which assumed a huge part in her school experience and local area inclusion. She graduated in 1986 with a degree in political theory and financial aspects following her undergrad studies. Harris sought after a regulation degree at the College of California Hastings School of the Law in San Francisco. During her time there, she illustrated administration as the part leader of the dark regulation understudies affiliation. Harris graduated with a law specialist in 1989, making way for her future lawful and political vocation. In 1990, Kamala Harris started her expert vocation as a delegate head prosecutor in Alum Region, California. This job gave her important court insight and a comprehension of the law enforcement framework. 4 years after the fact, in 1994, California Get-Together, Speaker Willie Brown perceived her ability and delegated her to the state's Joblessness Protection Request Board and later to the California Clinical Help Commission, further displaying her developing impact in public health. Harris's profession took a critical turn in February 1998, when San Francisco lead prosecutor Terrence Haynen recruited her as an associate area lawyer in this job. Harris drove the profession in the criminal division, dealing with a group of 5 lawyers and dealing with serious criminal cases. Her work in this division hardened her standing as a gifted examiner. In August 2000, Harris changed to a job at San Francisco City Corridor, working for city lawyer Louise Wren. Here, she drove the Division of Youngsters and Family Administrations, zeroing in on addressing kid misuse and disregard cases. This position featured her obligation to young government assistants and her capacity to explore complex legal issues. Kamala Harris, rising in her lawful vocation, finished in her 2002 mission for San Francisco head prosecutor, going against occupant Terrence Haynen also. Challenger Bill Fazo Harris got a conclusive triumph with 56% of the vote. Her political race denoted a memorable achievement as she turned into the primary non-white individual to be chosen as San Francisco's head prosecutor. Harris originally made titles on November 12, 2008, when she announced her office for the position of California Principal legal officer. Her crusade was set apart by a reasonable vision. Furthermore, a promise to equity reverberating with citizens across the state. She won the political decision and was confirmed as Lawyer General on January 3, 2011. Harris made history as the Principal Lady, the first African American and first South Asian American to hold this office in California's set of experiences. Her residency was remarkable for its attention on customer security, natural equity, and prison regulation. 2016, as California's lesser congressperson, Barbara Fighter declared her choice to resign from the U.S. Senate toward the end of her term. This made a huge opportunity in California's political scene in February 2016 at the California Leftist Alliance show. Harris arose as the party's supported contender for the Senate seat. The support was areas of strength for her, developing noticeable quality and the certainty that the party set in her administration. Harris got almost 80% of the vote at the show, reflecting her wide help inside the vote-based party on January 21, 2019. Kamala Harris made a striking stride by declaring her appointment for the administration in the 2020 U.S. official political decision. Her crusade send-off occasion in Oakland, California, drew more than 20,000 participants, highlighting her far-reaching offer and the excitement encompassing her bid anyway. The excursion was not without challenges. By December 3, 2019, Harris pursued the hard decision to pull out from the race, referring to inadequate assets as an essential explanation for her takeoff. In a development, Harris' political direction took another critical second in Walk 2020 when she supported Joe Biden for president. This support was a critical second in Biden's crusade and featured Harris proceeded with impact in the vote-based party. On August 11, 2020, Biden reported that he had chosen Harris as his running mate. This notable decision made Harris the primary African American, first Indian American, and third lady following Geraldine Ferraro and Sarah Palin to be chosen as a significant party's bad habit official candidate. Biden-Harris ticket demonstrated fruitful in the November 2020 political race with Joe Biden. What's more, Kamala Harris arising as the following head of the U.S. Harris political race as VP denoted a notable achievement as she turned into the first African American, first Indian American, and first lady to hold the office as the 2024 official political race move toward Harris's political profession took one more huge turn on July 21, 2024, when officeholder President Joe Biden, who was the hypothetical vote-based candidate for reappointment, who suspended his mission and embraced Harris as his replacement. This underwriting was commended by the help of high-profile figures like Jimmy Carter, Bill, and Hillary Clinton, Barack, furthermore, Michelle Obama, and the legislative dark gathering. Among others, Harris's nomination for president was met with overpowering help, as exhibited by her mission's record-breaking raising money endeavors in her initial 24 hours as an official competitor. Her crusade brought $81 million up in little gifts, establishing another standard for single-day raising support sums in official political race history. On August 22, 2024, during the fourth day of the Majority Rule public show, Harris officially acknowledged the Majority Rule assignment for president, cementing her position as a main up-and-comer in the impending political race due to her effective profession in high-positioning positions in U.S. legislative issues. Kamala Harris has developed, all in all, a fortune, and today partakes in an extremely quiet life at a chateau in San Francisco, California. In 2004, Kamala Harris made a vital land speculation by buying a condo in San Francisco for $490,000. This obtaining came during an essential year in her profession, as she was named California's most memorable dark-haired prosecutor, denoting the start of an exploring venture. Openly, the administration of the apartment suite worked in 1998 is situated in the lively south of Market area, a beneficial region known for its blend of notable appeal and present day. Thanks for watching this video.